Good evening. This is Akashvani. I am Valsa Williams with the news at 9. The headlines. Government reduces prices of domestic LPG cylinder by 200 rupees for all consumers to provide 75 lakh new LPG connections for free under Ujjwala scheme. Union Cabinet adopts resolution hailing ISRO scientists for achieving soft landing of Chandrayaan-3. India lodges strong protest over China's latest standard map laying claim to Indian territory. Pakistan court suspends former Prime Minister Imran Khan's sentence in Toshakhana corruption case. And in US Open tennis, Novak Djokovic storms into the second round of men's singles, regains world number 1 ranking. The government has decided to reduce the prices of domestic LPG cylinders by 200 rupees per cylinder for all consumers. A decision in this regard was taken in the Union Cabinet meeting in New Delhi today. Briefing media, Union Information and Broadcasting Minister Anurag Singh Thakur said this across-the-board reduction is in addition to the existing targeted subsidy of 200 rupees per cylinder to the Pradhan Mantri Ujjwala Yojana households, which will continue. Now, the benefit for Ujjwala beneficiaries stands at 400 rupees per cylinder.
आज ओणम और रक्षाबंधन के इस पावन अवसर पर प्रधानमंत्री मोदी जी ने निर्णय लिया है कि 200 रुपया गैस सिलेंडर के दाम कम किए जाएंगे। सभी उपभोक्ताओं के लिए 200 रुपए दाम कम होंगे। और आज मैं कहना चाहता हूं, जब हम 2014 में आए थे, मोदी जी के नेतृत्व में सरकार बनी, तब देश में मात्र 14.5 करोड़ लोगों के पास रसोई गैस का सिलेंडर था, डोमेस्टिक एलपीजी। आज वो बढ़कर 33 करोड़ हुए।
In Delhi, the decision will bring down the cost of a 14.2 kilogram cylinder from the existing 1,103 rupees per cylinder to a more affordable 903 rupees per cylinder. Therefore, the effective price for Ujjwala beneficiaries in Delhi after this reduction will be 703 rupees per cylinder. The minister also informed that the government has decided to provide 75 lakh new LPG connections for free under the Ujjwala scheme to women from poor households who do not have an LPG connection.
75 लाख बहनों के लिए उज्ज्वला गैस योजना के अंतर्गत उनको गैस कनेक्शन मिलेंगे। उनको 1 रुपया भी नहीं देना पड़ेगा। गैस कनेक्शन भी मुफ्त मिलेंगे, पहला सिलेंडर भी, पाइप भी, चूल्हा भी।
Prime Minister Narendra Modi has said the festival of Raksha Bandhan is a day to enhance happiness in our family. In reply to a social media post of Petroleum and Natural Gas Minister Hardeep Singh Puri, the Prime Minister added that the reduction in domestic LPG gas prices will enhance the comfort of sisters and make their lives easier. Talking to media, Union Minister Hardeep Singh Puri said the Prime Minister has taken a bold step of reducing LPG cylinder price.
The whole nation, not only the Prime Minister's extending a very warm welcome to this decision. So the price of a cylinder effectively comes down from 1100 rupees to 900 rupees. In addition to that, there are those who are beneficiaries of the Ujjwala scheme. These are largely people who would be categorized as belonging to the economically weaker section or those who are categorized as below poverty line. They used to get and they will continue to get 200 rupees directly credited to their accounts.
People from all walks of life have welcomed the government's initiative to reduce the price of domestic LPG cylinders. Talking to Akashvani News, economic expert Harveer Singh said the decision will help in reducing the burden on the common man, especially the poor.
Actually, it's a big relief on the front of inflationary pressure, and the middle class, lower middle class and the poor section of the society will have very big benefit out of it. And clean fuel is very important for the point of view of health also.
Another economic expert, Professor A.P. Tiwari, told Akashvani News that the decision will impact the economy positively.
देखिए, जहाँ तक खाना बनाने का जो साधन है रसोई गैस, उसकी कीमतें अगर घटती हैं, 200 रुपए रात उनको है जो उज्ज्वला योजना के अंतर्गत उपभोक्ता हैं, और जो सामान्य उपभोक्ता भी हैं उनको 200 रुपए की राहत मिलेगी। तो ऐसी स्थिति में महंगाई से एक बड़ी राहत कह सकते हैं आम आदमी को मिलेगी।
The flagship Ujjwala scheme is a major step towards reducing indoor air pollution and sustainable use of clean fuels among poor households and checking carbon emissions. Talking to Akashvani News, Professor in JNU's School of Environmental Sciences, P.K. Joshi, highlighted the significance of the scheme in environment conservation.
LPG is clean fuel compared to firewood, cow dung cake. So this prevents women from many breathing related diseases and in turn their health improves, which are caused by toxic gases from biomass smoke.
We also spoke to a few beneficiaries of Ujjwala scheme who lauded the government move.
मेरा नाम पुनीत कुमार है और मैं शिमला हिमाचल प्रदेश का रहने वाला हूँ। सरकार द्वारा सिलेंडर के दाम में गिरावट की है, उसकी वजह से जो है मेरे परिवार में और अन्य परिवारों को की जो रसोई है उसमें बहुत ज्यादा फायदा हुआ है।
मेरा नाम अमिता अग्रवाल है और मैं मध्य प्रदेश से बात कर रही हूँ। जैसे कि सभी को पता है कि 200 रुपए पर सिलेंडर कम हुए हैं, तो मुझे ये लगता है गृहिणी के तौर पे कि हमारे ऊपर जो अतिरिक्त भार है फिलहाल महंगाई का, उससे हमें थोड़ी सी सुविधा होगी और हम अच्छे से अपनी रसोई को संभाल पाएंगे।
मेरा नाम दीपक सिंह नेगी है और मैं उत्तराखंड के पौड़ी गढ़वाल जिले से बोल रहा हूँ। 200 रुपए जैसी मूल्यों में गिरावट हुई है, वो बहुत ही खुशी की एक खबर है, जिसमें कि एक आम आदमी के लिए ये बहुत अच्छी बात है और उससे काफी लाभ मिलेगा।
मेरा नाम अखिलेश शर्मा है, मैं झांसी से हूँ, उत्तर प्रदेश से हूँ और जो LPG गैस से 200 रुपए कम हुए हैं, इससे बहनों को बड़ी राहत मिली है। वो रक्षाबंधन का एक गिफ्ट है मोदी जी की तरफ से।
In Jammu, people, especially women, have hailed the centre's decision of slashing the prices of domestic LPG cylinders.
आया पुष्पा देवी, मोदी सरकार दा बड़ा धन्यवाद है। पहले जेड़ा सिलेंडर बड़ा महंगा हुंदा हा, हुण असेंगी रियायत हो आना है।
नाम नीरू बत्रा है। मुझे पता चला है गवर्नमेंट की तरफ से एक अनाउंसमेंट हुई है कि सिलेंडर के रेट कम हुए हैं। ये हमारे लिए बहुत ही खुशी की बात है, जिससे हमारे किचन का बैलेंस बना रहेगा। इसके लिए मैं गवर्नमेंट का थैंक यू कहना चाहती हूँ।
In Bihar, women from all sections of society welcomed the move.
मैं ज्योति बैग माननीय प्रधानमंत्री जी को बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद देना चाहूंगी कि उन्होंने सभी बहनों को सौगात दिया है रक्षाबंधन का। उज्ज्वला योजना के तहत जो 400 रुपया गैस में कम किया है।
मेरा नाम अनीता देवी है। गैस सिलेंडर का 200 रुपया कम कर दिए, तो हम लोग का बहुत अच्छा खुशी हुई है, इसलिए मोदी जी का धन्यवाद मैं करती हूँ।
The Union Cabinet today adopted a resolution lauding the historic success of the Chandrayaan-3 mission to the Moon. In the resolution, the Union Cabinet appreciated the monumental achievement of India's scientists. Briefing media in New Delhi, Union Information and Broadcasting Minister Anurag Singh Thakur said the Cabinet congratulated the Indian Space Research Organisation ISRO for its efforts. He said the resolution highlights that India is the first country to make a soft landing near the Moon's South Pole, and the landing on the Moon with predicted accuracy in itself is a momentous achievement.
पूरा देश चंद्रमा पर मिशन चंद्रयान 3 की सफलता का जश्न मना रहा है। केंद्रीय कैबिनेट भी इस खुशी में शामिल है। कैबिनेट हमारे वैज्ञानिकों की इस ऐतिहासिक उपलब्धि की सराहना करती है। ये सिर्फ हमारी स्पेस एजेंसी की ही सफलता नहीं है, बल्कि भारत की प्रगति और ग्लोबल स्टेज पर हमारी ताकत का प्रतीक है। कैबिनेट इस बात का स्वागत करती है कि अब 23 अगस्त को नेशनल स्पेस डे के तौर पर मनाया जाएगा।
The Gujarat government today announced a 27% reservation for other backward classes OBCs in local bodies. Briefing media in Gandhinagar, State Minister and government spokesperson Rishikesh Patel said the decision was taken based on the Javeri Commission report. More from our correspondent.
After the announcement, seats in panchayat, municipalities and municipal corporations will be kept reserved for OBC candidates in 27% proportion when elections are held. However, in PESA notified areas, the reservation for OBCs will continue to be 10% to protect the interest of tribal. The minister added that the existing quota for scheduled caste and scheduled tribes will remain unchanged and there has been no breach of 50% reservation ceiling. Aparna Khund, Akashvani News, Ahmedabad.
In Assam, there is no respite from flood fury in the state. Over 3 lakh people are affected due to floods in 21 districts. Several rivers, including the Brahmaputra, are flowing above the danger level at several places. Surging water inundated new areas today in many places, including Darang and Majuli districts. Nearly 700 people are taking shelter at temporary relief camps at Chirang, Dibrugarh and Tamulpur. This is Akashwani giving you the news. For quick news updates round the clock, follow us on our Twitter handle at AIR News Alerts. India today lodged a strong protest through diplomatic channels with the Chinese side on the so-called 2023 standard map of China that lays claim to India's territory. In response to media queries, External Affairs Ministry spokesperson Arindam Bagchi said, India rejects these claims as they have no basis. He said such steps by the Chinese side only complicate the resolution of the boundary question. India and Kenya have agreed to deepen cooperation in maritime security in the Indian Ocean region and joint training in counter-insurgency. A bilateral meeting was held between Raksha Mantri Rajnath Singh and Cabinet Secretary for Defence of Kenya, Adinbari Duale, in New Delhi today. During the discussion, capacity building and cooperation in defence industry and equipment were also discussed at length. A memorandum of understanding was signed between Goa Shipyard Limited and Kenya Shipyard Limited in the field of capacity building and for collaboration in ship design and construction. In Pakistan, the Islamabad High Court has suspended former Prime Minister Imran Khan's prison sentence in the Tosha Khana corruption case. Local media reported that a 2-judge bench of the High Court overturned a lower court decision of 3 years jail term in the case and has ordered his immediate release. Meanwhile, a special court in Islamabad, recently established to hear the cases under the Official Secrets Act, has issued an order to keep the Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf chairman in detention in connection with the Cypher case. The court also directed authorities to present Imran Khan before the court tomorrow. In a major move towards reducing carbon dioxide emission and improving fuel efficiency in vehicles, Road Transport and Highways Minister Nitin Gadkari today launched the world's first prototype of 100% ethanol-fueled car in New Delhi. Mr. Gadkari termed this as historic, saying the world's first BS6 Stage 2 electrified flex fuel vehicle has been launched, which can function fully on ethanol-based fuel. Union Minister for Tribal Affairs Arjun Munda today launched training for awareness campaign on elimination of sickle cell disease in Delhi. The event was organized by National Tribal Research Institute under the National Sickle Cell Anemia Elimination Mission. The program aims at elimination of the disease by the year 2047. Vice President Jagdeep Dhankar has greeted the nation on the eve of Raksha Bandhan. In his message, the Vice President said the celebration of Raksha Bandhan embodies the beautiful bond of love that binds brothers and sisters and holds them together in mutual trust and commitment. He urged people to resolve to stand by Nari Shakti as they commit to take India to greater glory. National Sports Day, marking the birth anniversary of legendary hockey player Major Dhyan Chand, was celebrated today. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has extended his greeting to all sportspersons on the occasion. Youth Affairs and Sports Minister Anurag Singh Thakur launched key initiatives on Indian sports in New Delhi on National Sports Day. The minister announced that 1,000 Khelo India centres will be established within a year in the country. He said it will not only provide employment opportunities to former athletes, but also give budding sportspersons a chance to take guidance from the veterans. Mr. Thakur also informed that each player will receive 5 lakh rupees to procure equipment for their centres and per year another 5 lakh rupees for operational expenses. Several states, including Nagaland and Sikkim, joined the nation in celebrating National Sports Day by awarding their meritorious sportspersons. In US Open tennis, star Serbian player Novak Djokovic cruised into the second round of the men's singles with a dominant victory over Frenchman Alexandre Muller. With his first round win, the 23-time Grand Slam champion Djokovic has also reclaimed the world number 1 spot in the ATP rankings, displacing Carlos Alcaraz from the top spot. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Government reduces prices of domestic LPG cylinders by 200 rupees for all consumers to provide 75 lakh new LPG connections for free under Ujjwala scheme. Union Cabinet adopts resolution hailing ISRO scientists for achieving soft landing of Chandrayaan-3. India lodges strong protest over China's latest standard map laying claim to Indian territory. Pakistan court suspends former Prime Minister Imran Khan's sentence in Toshakhana corruption case. And in US Open tennis, Novak Djokovic storms into the second round of men's singles, regains world number 1 ranking. That is all in the news at 9. Good night.